Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in today's video we have a brand new league racing video, and this is WWM season 4. Here is your calendar on the screen right now. First race Austria, 1st April, and I'm in AlphaTauri for this season. And in a moment I'm going to show you the driver lineup of this season. I know XPG Tom Clark, who used to be TOT, but he's left the league. I know PSR Jish, and yeah, so they're the drivers that I know. And everyone else, no idea who they are. Well, I know some of them, but I don't know how they drive, because this is the first race of the season. And now we are getting things underway on our first qualifying lap. It is into conditions, but the weather for the race is dry, and it's dry all the way through. I think it gets cloudy towards the end, I can't exactly remember, but anyways, on our first final lap, we break into turn 1, get a scrubbly exit, and we are 14 seconds into that already. And I'm going to brake for turn 3. It's one of the worst corners on the track. It's just, you always spin on the exit. See it right there, half spin. We've got a those here. And I am using the dry setup in qualifying, so it's not ideal, but because it's a dry race, may as well do that. I'm using the no ERS tactic again, like in F1 GXL Austria, the pre-season race. And the no ERS tactic in the interns or wet is so OP. You can just gain so much time on the exit, and the traction so much better. But if you're going through like faster corners, it's better to do hot lap, because then you can slide a lot more. And sliding on this game is a lot faster for some reason, just the way the handling model is. And yeah, we're coming around the final corner now. I think it's turn 11 or 12. And we go P5, and I think that was the river report that we just did then. And we're going straight on another lap, because we fueled the car for consecutive laps. We get a rubbish exit, we jump onto one of the straights, one of the back straight really. And sector 1, Austria, sector 2 is alright, but sector 3 is just, I don't like sector 3. And we are green Delta, but not by much though. And we lose a lot, getting it again. And we're up almost by, now we're up by 10. And we just need to nail this last part to do, and we do that, and we are up by 2 tenths. It's 150.1.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
And we stay in P12. A bit of a lock up going into turn 1 on our third final lap, but we get a really nice exit. 1/10 foot now, and yeah, braking in turn 3. Danny has retired from the session. And then we get a snap of velocity on the exit. We are 2 tenths up again on our time. And yeah, so braking into this corner, worst corner of the track for me, into conditions and dry. And I did like 3 laps of wet practice, and then mainly focused on the dry. And now we are gaining more and more time, but we just lost all of it there. We gained it again. Get a rubbish exit. And yeah. And I think this is going to be our last lap. And then we're going to pit in and change some tyres. I'm going to go with the fuel a bit. Scorpion goes fastest, 112.8. Yeah, that was a shocking lap. And I think we decided to back off. I think. Yeah, we do, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, we do. Decided to back off, and we're going to pit. Oh wait, I don't actually think we decided to carry on, because we went back into hot lap there. And we got green 6-1, so I think we're just going to continue with this lap. Get a decent exit. Almost 3 tenths up. We skip towards sector 3 again. Oh, sector 2, sorry. And yeah, it's been okay this qualifying session. We are now almost 4 tenths up, which is really good considering this is our 4th flat on the same set tyres, and that is what you can do in the wet. You can just keep on going if you put more fuel in the car, which is just quicker. You come out the final corner, we have a really nice exit, almost 5 tenths up there. We have 146, right, still P12, and this is the lap we're coming to the pits. So we box, change the tyres, and I think, no, this is the lap. So braking, hitting the yellow sausage curb, juicing on the curb and the exit, get a bit wobbling exit again, and we have a minute 40 seconds left to go, so this is our, we have time for one more lap if we get around quick enough. We're going a little bit deeper, as you hear the wheels locking up, and we get a really nice exit out of turn 3. Going into turn 4, you brake at the 150 metre board, or might be the 100, yeah, it's 100 I think. Turn in, get a nice exit, go as wide as you can, then you need to cut back in. You can sometimes use the curb in the drive, but you don't use it in the wet. And this corner is really hard to get right in the drive. I think it's turn 7, turn 8, or 9, I can't remember. I think this one might be turn 9. Turn 9 and 10 maybe, I don't know. I can't remember, I don't know the corner numbers and stuff like that. We got purple in sector 2. We have 5 tenths up, almost with 4 tenths up. And we go P11, and I forget to change it onto hot lap on the straight, which is annoying. I've only just noticed that. AEM Dan, I think that is, which is retired from the section. We get a really bad exit from turn 1, which ruins our momentum up on the straight. And we go a little bit deep again. We just get a little bit carried away there, and there's a Mercedes on the exit, having a good time. And now we are coming to turn 4 once again on our 7th lap for qualifying. We get a rubbish exit, even with no ERS, and we are very down, and we clip the grass, and we spin, and this is qualifying over and done for us. And I can tell you what happened. I was looking at the delta too much, and that caused me to move over to the right and spin on the grass. Decided to retire in the pit lane, and we finished P12 overall. Alfa Romeo just pits us by a second, and our teammate finishes in P7. And yeah, we're about to head into the Austrian Grand Prix now. We have Johnny K from, I don't know his name, I'm just going to call him Jam. And we have FCI Steffi, I think it is, in the back behind us. Then we have France ahead, no, behind him. It's Alpine and Williams, I think. I'm not too sure. But anyways, we are in our grid slot now. And the 3rd light is coming on, the 4th light is coming on, the 5th light. And it's go for the Austrian Grand Prix. The lights were on for an absolute age there. And we are going into turn 1 now. And we break, there's 2 cars on our outside, and we get clipped. And that is us spinning around, and the exact same thing happened in CCR last game. And it's a bit of a coincidence at Austria as well. And we do indeed have a tiny bit of wing damage, but the car felt completely normal. So I am not going to change it at all this race, because that will just lose so much time. And would rather keep the, what's it called, track position than lose it by changing the wing. And you can see there, I changed the brake bias to 51, and that is what you do in the wet weather, and I decided to do it here to help understeer. And honestly, 51 dB works a lot this race with the wing damage, and you can see it, vehicle condition, and Jeff does say that we have a tiny bit of wing damage, so it shouldn't affect us that much, and in fact it should make the car tiny bit easy to drive, because we don't have as much downforce. Well, we still got a lot of downforce in these cars, but it should be easier on the exits and corners. And now we on to lap 3. And we have an Alpine ahead of us of France. And yeah, we're going to go up to turn 3 using the DRS, which has just been enabled this lap. And we could think about going down the inside, but Oh, we make a tiny bit of contact there, I think. When we get a rubbish exit, we're going to use DRS. Try and get him into turn 4. We think about going for a move, but we back off because we simply don't have the car for it, as with the wing damage. Still causing a lot of understeer, but we're just going to try and live with it.
Point 1, you're closing by
Now we
4
are
tenths
opening
per lap.
DRS on lap, well, the end of lap 3, onto lap 4. We get a really nice exit and we almost catch up to him and overtake him.
Yellow flag.
There's a yellow flag because there's a Mercedes out in the distance, AM down. And then now we get a really nice run.
Flag.
We're going to try and swing it round the outside. This is very Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton like. And we almost made the mistake, and we still side by side. And he's going to have DRS behind us. And now we are going into turn 4. Is he going to go for a move? Is he going to send one? He does send one. I have to hang it round the outside here. Shifting up into 4th. And then 5th. And he's still there on my rear left. Right side, sorry. And he just about gets round us. We make a tiny bit of contact.
That's us down a place.
And he gets past us. So that was a really nice battle with him. So GG's to him. And I believe he does have wing damage as well. I think maybe the same as us. And you can just see by the light he's taking, he has a lot of understeer as well. And we get a really nice exit. He goes defensive, we open DRS, use our ERS as well. And we try and make the move work, and I think we do that. No, we don't. And he somehow still gets a DRS. And then that's some Jeddah tactics from 2022 real life season. The maximum Leclerc. And now we're going to get DRS ourselves. He takes a defensive line. He's just a sitting duck at this point. We move to the left and then we switch back to the right and we slam the brakes. And yeah, now we're coming out to turn 4. And it is round 2. But this time it is just the other way round. Me on the right side and him on the left. And Jan at the time of the session. And that's brought out the first safety car of the race, 14 laps in. And this has completely changed our strategy now. So I was planning on taking the mediums like lap 25 and then going on the soft end. And I'm going to do double soft now. Because the softs can't make it to the end from here. And now we pit in on lap 50. And we need a really good stop here. She needs to be quick and consistent with these. Channels of session. And we pull into the grid slot. 2.6 seconds, really nice. And now we're coming out on pit exit. Disabling the pit limiter.
One stop left in our strategy.
And yeah, so the race has gone okay so far. We crossed the white line there, which is a bit cheeky. And now we're on the safety car restart. I think we got hit there. I'm not sure why we got hit. And we get a stupid corner cut penalty. Alpine hits, and oh my god, we almost rear-ended the Williams there. And the Alpine, he has a lot of lag. Switching back to the racing, and we almost make it around the outside of the Haas. We get the Alfa Romeo though, so that's good. Now you're using our ERS, no DRS until lap 21. Because the safety car disables the ERS, not the ERS, DRS. And basically makes it lap 1 again. And the Alfa Romeo, he gets around the outside of us. We drag race now into turn 4. Here he's going to be the brave one, Alfa Romeo, but we decide to hand back. And we are going to get a really nice exit and we keep ahead of him. And now the Mercedes is putting him under pressure in the rear view mirror, you can see there. And we are still building the gap. And I don't know why he's trying to fight us here, 6 seconds penalty. And so does the guy in front. And now we'll move on to lap 20. And I think DRS is going to be enabled this lap. And never mind, because there is in fact another safety car. And this is perfect for us, so that means we can go another set of mediums towards the end of this race. And yeah, so you can see that on the MFV we have changed it to, well, we changed it to softs, but I can't confirm that we went on the mediums as Jeff suggested that strategy. And I was considering whether to do the softs again. But I think we go to mediums on this, didn't we? Let's go on the softs again. No, it is the mediums this time. 2.6 seconds. A little bit of slower stop again, because last time it was 14 and this time it was 15.
Okay, stay
on the
clear
pits.
of the white line on the exit.
In the pit like counter thing. Everyone behind us in the pits. And so there's the, I think there's the car on the alpha side there. And now we just need to warm our tyres, because for some reason Codemasters have added a pit limiter, not pit limiter, sorry, safety car limiter. So whenever it says safety car coming in, it limits your throttle so you can't do wheel spin. And we get an absolutely shocking start, and a Mercedes just catches us napping there. And Ferrari as well, I think he might be able to get us here. And brake, turn 1. Mercedes absolutely mults us off, AM down. And yeah, so using our ERS to try and keep up with them. Because they're all the softs, and there's me and, I don't know how to say his name, on the mediums, the Ferrari behind us. And we are using our ERS to keep up with the guys in ahead and try and pull away from the guys behind. We get a rubbish exit, we go a little bit wide. I mean, I've got a bit of understeer. And yeah, turn 5. Then go into turn 6. Again, I don't know the car names, I'm just guessing at this point. And we have a Ferrari putting us under pressure, but he doesn't think about going for the move here. It's pretty stupid if you go for a move there when you have a DRS straight right after. And yeah, now we're coming on to lap 25. We go green in sector 3.
0.1 seconds.
When you brake for turn 1. And the Ferrari's right on the back of us. He's going to have, no, I don't think he has DRS yet. But he's still got a lot more speed than us. He has a slipstream advantage. And he covers off the apex there, so we have to go wide and let him get that move done. And I'm just checking the driver behind to see if he has any wing damage. Don't think he does. I can't hear the game audio when I'm doing the voiceover, so yeah, that's just iMovie in a nutshell. And yeah, so the Ferrari ahead of us, he's just going to pull away, even though he has a 3-second time penalty. And the McLaren, he just mulked us off there again, and Porsche Shrek, I think that's what you say his name, has retired. And that brings out a virtual safety car. And this is pretty good for us because it's just going to neutralise the race. We're not going to pit because it isn't worth it. And I think the Porsche guy has binned it in the last corner, which is a shame for him. But I think he was the leader as well, if I'm not mistaken. And we're leaving it standard so we can burn some fuel. And we get underway for the VSC restart. We get done by Scorpion there. Well, he makes a mistake and he lets us go because there is a rule where if you outbrake yourself into turn 1, you have to give the place back. Even if you use the run off, you still have to give it back. And that's the same in qualifying as well. If you go wide, you have to abandon your lap. And it's a three-way battle here. Our teammate behind us with 9 seconds of penalties and the Haas. We are using the DRS. We have a fresher tyre advantage, I think, than he does. The Scorpion. Even though you have a soft, you get some mega exit. You have a lot more grip, and he does have wing damage as well. We managed to do a full lap of this Grand Prix with wing damage. 36 laps of wing damage. It's probably going to be the title of this video, to be honest. And yeah, now we just need to stay in the points. Really stay in the gaps of the penalties as well. So then we can gain more positions. And yeah, moving on to lap 36, final lap of this Grand Prix. We have a McLaren ahead of us and our teammate who has 15 second penalties. So we're definitely getting P7 in this race. And they're going side by side. Again, doing a Nico Rosberg from 2016. And at this point I was just saying, please take each other out. So then I could get the points easy. And I tell you now that they don't take each other out. And yeah, so everything is going to be fine from here until the checker flag. in P9. We have Alpine behind us and a Haas as well. Don't know what happened to Scorpion because he was ahead of us. So he must have dropped back and something must have happened to him. And Nelsie, I don't know how to say their name, Rebel wins the race again. So one Rebel DNS I think it was, and one wins. And we come across the line and we finish in P7. So that was a really solid race. It's Williams 1-2 after the Rebel gets some penalties. We finished in P7, our teammate finishing in P10. Double points for AlphaTauri. And yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.